Hello, my Scorpio friends. This is Karen with KarmicOneTarot here to do your love reading for October 2019. What's happening for my Scorpios in their love relationships, in their heart, in their feelings? What's happening with the Scorpios' feelings? You guys are very intense, and we're coming up on your season in just a little bit. That's October 23rd. So before the end of this month, October, it's going to be your birthday season. So keep that in mind, all right? You want to take care with the conversations you have. Speak with kindness, love. What's happening here with the Scorpios of this world? What is the one card they need to see? This is the, what is it? The Universal Love Oracle. And it is the Mystic. Well, I look at this card as an intuitive card. And by the way, too, this is the second time that I am doing your opening. The Trilogy of Light was the other one, was the card that came up the last time. The Mystic. All right, the Mystic is the unknown, obviously, the mysterious. The Mystic is someone that is, very private. She doesn't tell everybody everything. It's also about your intuition. When you hear something, study it, take it into your third eye. Really feel it, because that's what's going to help you. Now I was talking with someone the other day about the Trilogy of Light. This is past, present, and future. All right? You're walking towards the sun with this Trilogy of Light, and I'm going to say that your reading is going to be bright. That's my guess. So let's see what happens, my Scorpio friends. Mystic. Keep your intuition close right now. Whatever it's telling you is probably correct. Trust it. What do my Scorpios need to know in the love realm? What do they need to know about their relationships, their families, their situations, their commitments, their love lives, their feelings, other people's feelings towards them? What do they need to know as far as love is concerned? My Scorpio friends, for October 2019. What's happening for the Scorpios of this world? We had something, there it is, on the Two of Cups. Now, we had one other reading where the other Two of Cups was underneath the deck, and I say the other because this particular deck, given to me by one of my dearest friends who died in January this year, has Two of Cups in it. It's a manufacturer's defect, but I use it for love readings now. There we go. Thank you. What do we have? We have the Five of Cups. So reflecting on everything that's been lost, or maybe what could be lost. The Eight of Pentacles, and seeing if you want to work on it. Do you want to work on it? Mystical. Make sure that, what you're doing is grounded in fact, but keep the ethereal, keep the mystical alive. Keep the wonder alive. What's happening for the Scorpios of this world? What do they need to know in their love lives for October 2019? There's one. The Six of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups could be children. Could certainly be someone coming back from the past. The Six of Cups could really just be your comfort zone too. Here I have the Lovers. So that might be, in fact, your comfort zone, where you're feeling your best in the relationship. Three cards we have. The Empress. So motherhood and children, guys. The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. One more card here, please. We need one more card. The Emperor and the Empress. So definitely a couple situation. No, I just need one, please. One card. What's the one card? One card I need for my... There it is. Thank you. Is it just one? It is. Some sort of decision. My goodness, that's been prevalent today. All right, and the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. So what is it that you are carrying around, my Scorpio friends? The Ten of Wands is that heaviness. Could even be a guilt. Could be something you've been struggling with, struggling to make heads or tails of because you're not sure yet. That's where the decision comes in. You've got two choices here. Really, it's one choice, but you've got two cards of choice here. So are you staying for the kids? The Mystic, are you planning something? Are you planning something without telling people? The Mystic. Are you knowing? Do you know something? You know, I've got the Two of Cups here and the Lovers. So are there two different situations is my question. Do you have to spill one set of cups to have the two that are left? I think that's the decision. That's what's weighing on you. That's what's on the back of your neck. That's what's on your head. Look at it. Look at the card. That's crazy. 9 and then the 9 of Wands underneath it. So the 9 to the 10, you're going backwards. So you are ready to give this up. You're ready to be finished with it. But you've also got your boundaries up. You've also got, limits. You've got limits to what you can do. All right, you're not going to allow it anymore. You've got limits. All right. Now the Fool and the Hanged Man. So you're waiting. You've been manifesting some changes, making some plans too, making some financial, the Tower. Something comes in unexpectedly, perhaps out of the past, and now you look at it and say, oh, wow, that's still on my plate. Let's see, has fate brought it around to me again? Should I choose it? Can I choose it? What's going to happen with my children and my current family? Wow. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles is that plan. The Knight of Pentacles is that slow and steady and faithful energy that is nose to the grindstone and just keeps his head down and follows the plan, one foot after the other. You're working on whatever it is that you are manifesting, and it's coming true. You're going to be able to do that. You have all of the tools you need, but right now you're in a state of limbo. You're in a state of caution. You're looking at what you need to do to change the status quo. And by that, I mean take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith perhaps in your own self, and maybe in this Two of Cups relationship. The Nine of Wands is a warrior energy. It's fierce energy. It's never give up energy. So if this was something from the past that's now returned and you're reflecting on whether or not fate has brought it around, look at it this way. The Lovers is the adult version of the Two of Cups. And I'm not saying you're immature. I'm saying the relationship might be immature, and this one at the heart relationship, because I have the Emperor and the Empress. These are not pages. They're not queens. They are the Emperor and the Empress. This is a settled, stable relationship that is now faced with something, faced with a decision. The Ten of Wands, something that is weighing heavily on your head, my Scorpio friends. So what do we have here? What are we doing? Let's start with the Emperor here. I need to know who's in control and what are they in control of. The Emperor is, kind of rigid. He's very controlling too. He's kind of well, he is the boss. He's not kind of. He is the boss. So whoever has the power in the relationship, I would say they are the Emperor, whether they're male or female. The Emperor, who's in charge, who's controlling things. This is a love reading. Let's have some happy news here. What's the Emperor here for, please? The Mystic. I think you know already what's happening. Three of Pentacles. The Emperor is making plans. The Emperor is searching out who he wants to collaborate with, who he wants to work with, who he wants to bring into his circle and discuss things with, discuss how to move forward. All right, that's the Emperor. So is that you, my Scorpio friends? No, it's a little bit of a struggle to do that. It's not quite ready to, I don't think you're quite ready. There's a negotiation about this. So if you're the Emperor in your circle, you have to sweet talk them. Don't fight with them. Don't fight with them. The Five of Wands is competition. The Five of Wands is conflict, and it can be negotiation back and forth, creative conflict as well. The Seven of Wands, but it's really been a challenge. I think coming to terms with whatever this situation is, coming to terms in how you want to settle it, how you want to move forward, what your plan is, what your Knight of Pentacles, where is he? Where is he? Knight of Pentacles, nose to the grindstone, sure and steady plan is, you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting that across. You're going to need to enlist some help, perhaps. So tell me, is it children or the past with the Six of Cups? It might be both. The Six of Cups here for my Scorpio friends. What's happening with the Six of Cups here in their love reading for October? The Six of Cups, if it is children, most likely they already know, because children are very sensitive. The Sun, there may be a Leo involved. There might have been a Leo that's come back and now brightened your days. Wow. The Sun is a beautiful energy, a vibrant energy, a feel-good energy. The Sun is an energy that really keeps things growing and supports all of our lives, doesn't it? Everything from, you know, the smallest microorganisms that need the sun for warmth to humans who like to lie in the sun and call that vacation. All right, the sun is a re-energizing force. So this Six of Cups, whatever it is, this Leo perhaps, that's come back into your life has now re-energized you. And you're feeling restricted because he has, or they have, re-energized you. All right. Maybe you feel trapped because of the children and you want to take them somewhere warm, give them, you know, the good life, just as everybody wants to do for their children. What's the Six of Cups here for, please? The Wheel of Fortune, yes, fate is going to do it for you. Fate is going to bring it around. You know, the Wheel of Fortune's on the table already, but this is karma coming around. Are you on the upside or the downside? All right, I don't know who's who in this. All I know is this is for Scorpio. So whether or not you're the Emperor, or maybe you're the Empress who is the one that's creating out of all of this, or are you the one that's in control? Or maybe you're the Two of Cups. Who knows? You are in the Two of Cups. The question is, where are you staying? Are you staying with the Two of Cups or are you staying with the Lovers? That's the decision here. That's what's weighing on you, my Scorpio friends. Reflecting on everything that's gone on, and you still don't even see the Two of Cups behind you. So I don't know if that means that the Two of Cups is not going to be your choice. Let's see what happens. What's the Five of Cups here for, please, for my Scorpio friends? We've got a bunch that went sideways, but it's quite a few. So, all right, the Five of Cups. What are my Scorpios reflecting on? You know, the Five of Cups is a little bit of melancholy. Yeah, that's exactly. You might be looking at what's gone wrong in the past, what happened in the past with this Two of Cups, saying, oh my goodness, I can't do this again. I don't know if I want to do this again. You're on the other side of this pain now, and it was difficult when it happened, but you know, you're on the other side of it now. So now that this has come back around, oof, it's going to be difficult for you to try again, to trust again. Five of Cups. What's the Five of Cups here for, please, for my Scorpio friends? I got one that's been sticking me. There it is. The High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Well, you know, the High Priestess I think I mentioned when we had the Mystic come out. So, you know, in the past, present, and future, my goodness, with the Sun card. So there might be a Leo involved. Look at how much this resonates here with the Sun. All right. So keep that in mind, past, present, and future. Now, the High Priestess is very intuitive. She is very mysterious, just like the Mystic. You know, to me, they're one and the same almost. The Mystic is a little bit more of a seer. The High Priestess knows things. She just intuitively knows. But the Mystic actually sees things. Her third eye is her center, and she can see clear pictures. I think you can see exactly where this could go. All right? I think you can see where it could go. But the question is, can you trust, or have you had enough? The Queen of Swords is an analytical, head over heart decision maker. And she makes decisions based on how she feels that day. So she could get up, you might say something, or they might say something to you, and you will say, I'm sorry, that's enough. I can't do this anymore. And that's, you know, honestly, I don't know if that's where you are. Is that for the Lovers or for the Two of Cups? There's some sort of decision here that's going to be a little bit difficult. What is the Eight of Pentacles about? The Eight of Pentacles usually involves work, so maybe you two work together. Maybe you're working on the relationship, trying to get it back to the Two of Cups status from the Lovers, trying to rejuvenate it, re-energize the relationship. But it is work. It is going to be a struggle. What is weighing on you, though? That doesn't make sense with what is weighing on you. What's the Eight of Pentacles here for, please? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please, for my Scorpio friends? Love. What's happening in the Scorpio's love? Love, 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 love. October. Thank you. The Ace of Swords. Well, you know, I would say to you, the Eight of Pentacles, you might be quitting your job and you're going to say to me, this is a love reading. You know what? It is. But everything that we do affects our, no, it's affects our love, our relationships. So if you up and quit your job because you get fed up, what other choices are you going to have to make in your relationship? Now, that's just one scenario. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of working on things, and you may see with crystal clear vision what it is you need to do. On the other hand, there might be a truth that is now out in the open that needs to be spoken of, that needs to be worked on, that needs to be perfected to bring about the karma that you've got going on. Now, again, there's some sort of truth. Now, the Ace of Swords can cut. It can cut you free. It can cut relationships in half. The Ace of Swords is a very powerful tool. It's communication. Wield it with kindness. You know things. You already know things. You already know what you need to do. You already have the answer. That's what the High Priestess is. You already have the answer. You're coming here for validation, for confirmation. I understand that, and I can appreciate that, but you already know. You already know which way you want to go. Are you cutting them free? Or are you cutting yourself free? Tell me what the Eight of Pentacles is about. The Eight of Pentacles, diligent, working. The truth is weighing heavy on you. The truth is heavy, okay? The vision that you have for yourself is heavy because you haven't dealt with it. You haven't communicated it yet. You need to work on communicating it. Be clear, be concise, be truthful. Anything further on the Eight of Pentacles for my Scorpio friends? The Magician. Now, what do we have underneath here? We do have where is he? The Magician. The Magician is the guy with all the tools, but remember, he can be a manipulator. So are you manipulating the situation intentionally? If so, knock it off. All right? You want to operate with a pure heart, with good intent, with that Ace of Swords. Otherwise, it can come back to bite you. All right? So just be careful of that. Tell me about the Empress. The Empress is all about creation. So is there a new child involved here with the Empress? It's certainly possible. That might be what you have to negotiate and are struggling with in your original relationship. Or maybe this new child brings you closer. There is something you've got to get off your chest, though. Something you know already. Tell me about the Empress. Fertility. Abundance, creativity, growth, the Empress. I don't know, Seven of Pentacles. You are waiting. You're waiting. You're not quite ready yet to unveil this plan. You're not quite ready yet. You're doing it privately, and you're not quite ready yet. When the time is right, you're going to act like that, and then you're going to just get it done. But you're not ready yet. I don't think you're ready yet. We don't have we've seen the past, okay? We're in the present right here, and the future is this, the undecided. The Four of Wands, yeah. So, the Four of Wands is your home. It's, if there are children involved, that's where the mother of your children is. Are you trying to nurture and grow it? This could be a one in the same relationship that, just needs to graduate. And graduate from maybe that doe-eyed first love, into a more mature and lasting, stable love. But there's some sort of decision here that is going to change this, and we need to know what that is. So, what's the Two of Swords here for, please? Actually, you know what? What's the Lovers here? The Lovers is a Gemini card. So there might be a Gemini or even a Leo involved. There might be, there's a choice. There's a life-impacting choice in a partnership, within a partnership. And that's what the decision is about. So what is the choice? What are the options with this choice the Lovers has for my Scorpio friends? What do they need to know? What is it that they already see but have not communicated? The Moon. Things are clouded, things are confused perhaps. Maybe by the light of the full moon, October 13, the Aries full moon, which is kind of a get-her-done full moon. It's time to take action. It's time to finish things, to get it done for the full moon. Now, the moon can also illuminate things, and I think that you might be operating in a little bit of a cloud right now, and you need to give it a little more time for people to show their hand. Sorry, dropped one. And that's exactly what's happening here. You need to rest. You need to stand aside. You need to take an intentional time out so that you can let all of this information percolate and really see it clearly. The mystic, see it. Let it filter through this light and see where it lands. Anything further on the Lovers? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Well, you are ruminating on the Ace of Cups. So now where does the Ace of Cups lie? I was headed to the Two of Cups. So does it lie there with the Lovers or with the Two of Cups? Death card. Ooh. Well, there you are, my Scorpio. You are with the Two of Cups. You are bringing some changes to a relationship. Now, does that mean that you are ending it? Maybe. Question is, which portion of the relationship? You might have taken a break from your mature relationship, your stable, grounded relationship, and now you see it clearly after this reflection, and you want it back. The Ace of Cups. Two of Cups here. Two of Cups, yes. You are walking away from the Two of Cups, the younger of the two relationships, okay? I don't mean younger people, although that's certainly possible, but the younger of the relationships. The newer one, you're walking away. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Anything further for the Two of Cups? My Scorpio friends. Scorpio, October. What's happening in their love lives? Scorpio, 2019, October. The Nine of Pentacles. You are going to be living well, but you are going to be self-sufficient and independent, my Scorpio friends. Life is going to be good, but you know what? It's going to be better if you can work on this relationship and manifest it back in your life. Because that's truly, I think, where you want to be. You're tending to it. You're nurturing it. With the Empress, with the mother of these children. What's the Wheel of Fortune doing? How is the Wheel of Fortune going to help you? The Wheel of Fortune is karma coming around. It's fate. So, it might be fated that you saw this person again. It might be fated that, you had to choose and you were tempted and now you feel guilty, whatever is weighing on you. But now it's time for you to let go of that. Use your Ace of Swords to set your response, set this burden down, set this weight off your head. Get this weight off your head. Okay? Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune is here, please. What is fate bringing around for my Scorpios? Thank you. The Tower. And the Knight of Swords. Well, you know what? Again, we can go either way still. The Knight of Swords rushes in, changes things with just a few words because he acts so rashly. So you might be spilling the beans prematurely, okay? Maybe somebody's ending it with you. And you don't even have to say anything. But instead, you speak up. You got to own it. Not saying that's wrong, okay? Integrity is a wonderful thing. But there is something unexpected coming in. Maybe this person from the past came in unexpectedly and changed the landscape. And maybe you spoke out of turn there or with somebody else. What's the Wheel of Fortune here for, please? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? For my Scorpio friends in love, October happening for the Scorpios? Temperance, finding your balance, finding your peace with what karma is bringing you. All right, so things did change quickly. Maybe they changed, maybe you changed it abruptly, and now you're working on getting back into the graces here of this established Lovers card. All right, you took a break from them. You were confused, but you realized that the Ace of Cups, the true love, is where your heart lies. Tell me what this Two of Swords is here. What is the decision my Scorpios are making? This is a difficult decision. This is not easy. You're protecting yourself here in this depiction. All right. You are using your head. I think you will be at a point where you say, I can't do this anymore. And it's more of a self-preservation is what I'm hearing. Now the Eight of Pentacles, this is working on it. So you are going to need to clear the decks and work on it. All right? Work on it. Speak your truth. Communicate clearly. Communicate your vision clearly. Put this burden down. Clear your soul. Empty your soul. You know what? The Mystic. If this is you, you already know what you need to do. If this is the other side, the Mystic, they know. They know. All right, the Magician. Don't manipulate the situation. You want to guide it. Use all your tools for the best possible outcome, and that would be the Ace of Cups situation here. Tell me what the Two of Swords is. Which decision are my Scorpios making? We've got the Ten of Pentacles here, and I love it because, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is not only abundance. You've got the Sun, you've got the past, present, and future light, the trilogy of light, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So whatever it is that you are working on is going to work to your benefit, okay? There's going to be an abundance around it, and I'll bet it's an abundance of love. This Ten of Pentacles can also represent family, so you might have a family situation that you are working on, and that's what your decision is. You decide to work on it and follow the love that's there. Wonderful. I love a happy ending. Tell me why the Two of Swords is here, please. The Two of Swords for our Scorpio people. The Scorpios of this world. What do they need to know in the love? The Empress. You choose the Empress. You choose your home. You choose the established relationship, my Scorpios. My goodness. You know, this seems like it was a fated meeting because you needed to put it in perspective. You needed to put it in balance. You need to come to terms with whatever happened. And now that it's been brought back into your world, in your face, so to speak, you have been able to deal with it. You've been able to put it behind you. And maybe that's what the guilt is about. Maybe that's where your warrior energy is. The leap of faith, you know. I think you fought against the leap of faith. And you're still stuck in limbo because you can't make that decision to go. And it's not about courage. It's about integrity and morals. All right. Now, I am no judge of anyone. So, you know, you do what you need to do. And remember, I've mentioned this in the other readings too. Free will is always at play. Just because I give you advice here, just because I help you with clarity and perhaps hope, doesn't mean you rely on what I'm saying for your decisions. You have free will. Make your own decisions on this, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, my Scorpio friends. I do hope this resonates with you and finds you well. And thanks very much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. Keep those comments coming. I really enjoy reading them before bed. And before too long, you're going to be able to see me on a variety of social platforms, Patreon, Vimeo, YouTube, of course, and Facebook as well. So I have a couple of lives that are come out on YouTube and one on Facebook, so look for those notifications, and hope to see you. If you'd like a private reading, by all means, visit KarmicOneTarot.com, and you can book directly into my calendar. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.